Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's show. So according to this report from the Sun, where they talk say Arsenal will target Antonio Gordon for the summer. You get say now the report they give us this morning. So one of their journalists, the Sun journalist, now put out this particular report. I see I'm on X. So it's coming from Charles Wyatt, who is their chief correspondent. So they say Arsenal will target Anthony Gordon, 25 years old this summer, and are currently ahead of Liverpool and Manchester United in the race, with Mikel Arteta, a long-term admirer. Newcastle will demand 95 million for Gordon, although Arsenal hope to pay between 75 to 80 million. Yes. Now, before we talk about that report, Fabrizio Romano self put out his own. They talk about some of the possible positions we Arsenal would like to fill for this summer. You get so now what's in Fabrizio Romano they talk. So I think it was Give Me Sports. I put out this report. I can guarantee Fabrizio Romano reveals 3 Arsenal transfer targets in the summer. You get so he say I want to start with Arsenal. He talked this in our YouTube yesterday. I want to start with Arsenal in the background. There are always talks, always discussions, and always things happening according to Romano. One thing I can guarantee is that Arsenal will work on eventually midfielders in the summer. We know, for example, some of the names, some of the options they're already considering. So Arsenal are looking at some options, especially the ones who they consider for January, they don't make a move. But I can tell you that one of the priorities in the summer transfer window for Arsenal, I think, a bit underrated in this moment in terms of the media, could be also to add a younger right back to the squad. So Arsenal also considering the possibility to do something, not just in midfield, but also right back position and also in the winger position. So Arsenal are going to be active in the summer transfer window. Now, this particular winger position, now left wing that they talk about. Because the left wing, I know just understand what they happen for that place. You'll be like say with this short one for that place. And Antonio Gordon, oh my god. The guy I feel if Antonio Gordon play in a team like Arsenal, we will see 9 out of 10 times we are the ones dominating. Now, on rare occasions, you go see team come dominate Arsenal. So most of the time, we are the ones dominating. We are the ones in the ascending. Now, we dey practice. Now, when they carry ball, go meet you. You come they do the men behind the ball. Yes. So the guy go thrive for a team like Arsenal. He's fast. He's tricky. He has a good eye for goal. So I like I'm up for it. If it go happen now, it's good and you understand the Premier League. No be acclimatization blending like a blender. He knows the league already, so he will be a very good addition if they bring him in. Now, what is St. Tottenham's Day, and when could it happen? Now, for those of you maybe they hear this term for the first time, the Arsenal fans celebrate St. Tottenham Day on the day when it becomes mathematically impossible that Tottenham Hotspur will go above Arsenal in the league. The day wey be say they don confirm am say yes, there is nothing wey Tottenham Hotspur go do again from now till the end of the season wey they will come go above Arsenal in terms of points tally in the league. So Arsenal fans dey call that day St. Tottenham's Day. Some people dey call am St. Tottenham Hotspur Day. So it depends. Now, which day go happen? So Arsenal can mathematically secure their finish above their North London rivals on Sunday, March 1st, with 10 games to spare in the Premier League season. Now, Spurs can achieve a maximum of 62 points if they win their remaining 11 games, meaning if you got to side draw or lose against Fulham, whatever happens at Arsenal will not matter. If Spurs do beat Fulham and Arsenal beat Chelsea at the Emirates, Mikel Arteta side will secure their earliest St. Tottenham's Day on record. So the earliest that happened before in the past, now March 9, 2000, when an Arsene Wenger lets Arsenal finish the season 37 points ahead of the rival. So this time around, one set another record. Okay, so that one set day. Now, away from that, Arsenal ahead of Manchester United, Liverpool in the race to sign 75 million. Okay, now see Anthony Gordon. Give me sports. Carry the report. I supposed to add them when I did talk about the story, so there's no need to come and talk about it again. We've spoken about it. So let's go to the London Evening Standard report of our players who will come from injury. So when you check, they're going to talk about Bukayo Saka, Ben White, Kai Havertz, Dolman, Merino, all those things. So for Bukayo Saka, he's expected to be back against Chelsea because nothing really do. Forget that we happen for that match. Nothing serious happened. Ben White expected to return against Chelsea. In fact, he's supposed to don't be available for this one. For Merino, at the end of season, so that one, nothing to write home about yet. So Kai Havertz expected to return against Chelsea. Max Doman expected to return against Chelsea. So they out with severe injury is Merino. Every other person is expected to be available against Chelsea. So we'll have a full house. Then Arteta will decide who will make the match this squad, because whenever we have a full house, everybody cannot make the match this squad because there are limitations to how many subs you can have. So now Arteta will know how he will take set up in team. And another thing is say today being Friday, Arteta will do in press conference. Jawasi, let us know who they are available, know they are available. Forget, because some people, if you don't get injured for training now, we don't know. Lionel will come outside and will say, I don't see Saliba, I don't see Odiga. What's happen? Yeah, so Arteta will let us know today. Maybe go say, okay, everybody's okay. Then God forbid on Saturday, may nothing do anybody. Today and tomorrow, may nothing do anybody. But they just shade okay, because we need a full house against Chelsea. That is a very, very big game. Also today, another thing will happen at the Champions League draw. It's going to be taking place 11 a.m. UK time, which should be 12 p.m. Nigerian time. You get, so maybe by the time this video will don't come outside, that one said we don't go on, or by then we don't know. And when we don't know what's happen, I'll try and come live. We can discuss about our potential opponents, and maybe we don't see our pathway to the final. So we can do plus and minus. Okay, if we be this one, we'll miss out. We'll go those permutations by the time the schedules have been fixed. Now, away from that, the Daily Mail, when they do this exclusive report, when they ask this question, why are Arsenal suddenly making costly errors in the title race? How a disrupted flow state is to blame. Why experts believe Declan Rice and co are massively different to the Invisibles, and the tricks Mikel Arteta can use to fix the problem. The Invisibles know they do mistake as they do. They know they inflict self damages to themselves. Because we now self-inflicted. Rice said it. Don't take my words. Take Declan Rice's words. These are self-inflicted injuries through goals they cause for ourselves. So if we stop this issue, it will go a long way. Stop it and go back to becoming the formidable defense where people they fear. So that's going to be a good thing. Now, they're going to ask Michael Olise, say, for this football industry, which people you think say dribble pass you? They mentioned Jonathan Tah, he said no. Alfonso Davies, no. Adegola, no. Jamal Musiala, confirm. Dembele, confirm. Dembele Chiezi, Okpo, Eze, Okpo. They mentioned Rafinha, like they mentioned Kylian Mbappe, but I don't know why they don't mention Lamine Yamal. I know say Lamine Yamal is a very, very good dribbler of the ball. Now, ESPN UK come outside with this report that all 9 Premier League teams playing across the Champions League, UEFA Europa League, UEFA Europa Conference League have made it through to the knockout stages. Now, waiting then they explain. So, are they happy for all these things? Because at the end of the day, now waiting will help give England their 5th spot for Champions. This is now carry 5 teams go Champions League. So now waiting will help us this season where they will be now. By the time we finish, you will get another 5 spots. As long as say England they do well, their coefficient rankings they'll come day high when it comes to UEFA competitions. So that's why they happy. Maybe then keep the fire burning. Now, as every team they declare their losses and profits, Chelsea when they declare their own, say they have recorded the biggest pre-tax loss in English football history. 2024-2025. Chelsea made a loss of 342 million, according to the Athletic. Why you not go make this kind of loss? Because you're not generating enough income. Because now plus and minus, generation of income minus expenditure, what is the difference? So our loss according to yesterday now maybe like 17 million. We up the nearly 20 million or thereabouts. So the loss that we declared yesterday. But that's by the way. Now they're going to do these arguments. They're going to argue, say, she Spurs fit go relegation. So these are the remaining games the Spurs go play. Imagine Spurs have Fulham away, Palace at home, Liverpool away, Forest at home, Sunderland away, Brighton home, Wolves away, Villa away, Leeds home, Chelsea away, Everton home. I see Spurs going relegation at G, because these teams, this fixture we dem get like this, no be easy fixture. If dem fit escape, na by the grace of God. Because most of the, okay, imagine Wolves now. Wolves don go relegation o, confirmed o, but dem no go still gree share. Dem no go gree for you. Arsenal like dey pursue European space. Chelsea dey pursue European space. Everton sef no wan go relegation. You get? Brighton dey try to maintain their mojo. Dem no dey go relegation, but dem no dey even dey go Champions League or anywhere. Dem just dey. You get? So those ones, dem dey safe. So me, I see them. Well, we just dey watch sha. Now, I saw this report on Sky Sports also where they call it as there could be an exodus at Newcastle. Now, the question becomes, could Anthony Gordon make a move to Arsenal this summer, with Mikel Arteta's side reportedly interested in the Englishman? So Sky Sports no understand. Say yes, we are really, really interested in the player. And what it will really help us, true, to sign this Anthony Gordon. Now, if Newcastle no qualify for Champions League, that one go actually still help push the player come our side. Even if they can't qualify for Champions League, but they are not competing for top honors. We are there 4 seasons in a row now, competing for top honors, no be beans. You get? So now what it go make teams go look at us and say, we can go join us now. You get? If somebody enter my DM say, CHUKS, this way, that's way you talk. This I talk yesterday. So when you look at for these last 4 seasons, Liverpool never compete 4 seasons in a row. Even Man City never compete 4 seasons in a row. These 4 seasons in a row, we are the only ones that competed. When they talk about people who go win the league, gone. Man City last season they were nowhere to be found. They no follow for the competition. Now we and Liverpool, the seasons before, now we and Man City. For you to know, say easy. For you to be competing 4 seasons in a row, you are going to be operating at a high level, high echelon. You get? So that's why you understand why they always vex when the person go talk, say Arsenal no get mentality. What do you want me them prove to you again? Shit, now because they draw. I don't tell you, say the Invisible drew 12 times. Even the best of the best of the best teams can draw. When Pep they rule La Liga with all those Eto, Henry, Sergio Busquets, Javi Iniesta, all those people, Puyo them, then go unbeaten. She then go unbeaten for that season. Even when Ororo they remarried, then go unbeaten. So don't be beans now. You know easy. Yeah, you know easy. All right, let's quickly bring a message from one of our sponsors in Mobile World Associates and Co. Limited. So they are into construction, service, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, call them on +23480646422. 34, and they're located at number 7 Ekenwell Road, or Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. Also, I'm going to bring you a message from another of our sponsors, where they call Leaders Educational Services and Tours Limited. So if you want to study and live in the United Kingdom, they will help you. If you want to do your masters in the UK, if you even go with your family. So the May and September 2026 intake is ongoing. They can help you with admission assistance. Exciting courses are available, work study opportunities, and visa processes. You must apply today. Maybe they'll run your package for you. So if you want to call them, you call them on 09136378252 or 00659333339, and their website leadersedutourlimited.com. So their office address is shop 206-207 Road 5 beside Stanbic Bank Ikota Shopping Complex by VGC, Lekki Aja, Lagos, Nigeria. So if you're interested, you can just give them a call ASAP. Now, away from that, according to this particular report for ESPN, so they talk about, they do like a preview of the team selection where Arteta go do against Chelsea. Everybody unanimously say Eze must start. If you look at the headline of the video, so you go see Eze must start. What Arsenal team will Mikel Arteta select for Arsenal versus Chelsea? You get, see, that match is sure. Say Eze must start that match because Eze now get the highest momentum. You get, but now Arteta, you know, as Arteta they do sometimes. Arteta get the final say, and go decide who go start, who no go start. Now, Fabrizio Romano say Arsenal's main focus is on the trophies they can win this season. But in the background, there's always talks, discussions, and things happening. One thing I can guarantee is that Arsenal will work on midfielders in the summer, one of the priorities, okay, I think another person just deposed the same thing we'll not talk about. Let's just move forward. So now as Saka deposed say with 10 games still to go, Victor Gyokeres has scored more goals in the Premier League this season than any other Arsenal player scored last season. Let me take it again. The goals wey Gyokeres don score this season, about 15 or thereabouts. No Arsenal player last season score up to that. For you to know say the guys have don surpass wetin our players even do last season, you get. And 10 games still dey to go. Even the 15 wey don score, me I still think he's underperforming. I know his true potential. I still believe say he can still do more. He can improve. So I want to see a situation whereby at the end of the season, Gyokeres will bust 10, 20 goals with the counter say, okay, at least 20 plus. He don't even equal the record of Isak, wey sweet me. I like him. Because we will know the projection of how Isak self take progress. So Gyokeres self don't do the same thing. So we'll let him do more. In fact, I think he's going to surpass what Isak do in his first season. Now, Romano also the talk say, I think there's a strong possibility for Sandro Tonali to move in the summer transfer window with Arsenal. Conversations, appreciation in January, it wasn't possible in the summer. It could be different, but it's not only Arsenal that are looking at him. So many people they look at. But one thing that is certain, he has this appreciation for Arsenal. Why you know get appreciation? Arsenal will be saying, now we the rain now. You get anything make us win the league now. Many people go wan join us. In fact, na dem go dey call Arteta and say, Baba, are they available? How far? You wan sign me? Get so na so me I dey see am, na the way e go be. Now, una remember that thing wey I talk 2 days ago? Wey I say if they ask Tottenham Hotspur fans, say that day, no be say I even plan to talk am o, I just talk am as I dey do the analysis. So now, Ladbrokes come go do Vox Populi, Vox Pop. Enter streets, go dey ask Tottenham Hotspur fans, you get, say if dem give you the opportunity, say make una go relegation but make Arsenal no win the league, wetin you go talk? You get, dem do am. So I watch the video, they just post am 1 hour ago before I started doing this thing. Somebody na yesterday Ladbrokes post am. If you were guaranteed a season in the championship, which means una go relegation, to stop them winning the league, then yes, this baba say yes. Say no yawa, you get. Now, nobody they ask. They ask many other people. Majority said no. Say the love we dem get for Tottenham Hotspur is bigger than the hate they have for Arsenal. Make you understand, you get. Which means if the season be seen a relegation, since that like because some say relegation will harm Spurs. But for you to understand that there are some Spurs fans that will actually say yes, we could go relegation as long as Arsenal no win the league because of the shame, the humiliation wey dem go face for London. You get. I like the fact that Ladbrokes did that experiment. You get. Wey no be say I just talk am. You get. I love the fact that the experiment was done. Now, away from that, for Brazil, Sao Paulo, there are 8 teams wey be say for their name Arsenal dey there. For their name, inside their name, Arsenal dey there. Now, those teams, they love Arsenal to the point where they say their badge even resemble Arsenal badge. Now, those 8 teams, they want to play one particular competition. Ian Wright go there. Ian Wright and one other person, they go there, go see those teams, say, why these teams they answer Arsenal name? That's just the love. Now, they say anybody who win that competition, the reward now, you will come to the Emirates Stadium and play. Because the love they get for Arsenal, it is very, very massive. Now, the Athletic, now post that video. Ian Wright go Brazil. So they say in Sao Paulo, 2 teams called Arsenal will face each other. Then Gunners blog traveled with Arsenal legend, Gilberto Silva and Ian Wright to Brazil to see why there are 8 teams named after the Premier League leaders and how transformative the sport is to the local community. So Arsenal Varulos and Arsenal Vacana, now they play. I watched the video when they play. I just love shy they happen. Now, away from that, let's bring it to what Bukayo Saka said. So Saka said, there is no place I'd rather be than Arsenal. The Emirates Stadium is my favorite stadium. I love the club, and I want to repay the trust they've put in me. We are back fighting for the biggest trophies, and I don't see myself playing for anyone else because Saka gets almost Saka 100 maximum respect for you. Get him out. But I beg, this remaining 10 games for the EPA, you guys turn up. Forget all the old things that don't happen before. So maybe you know the inform. But this is the time we need you the most as our most influential winger. You get runner. So now my own prayer, I dey pray for you every day. You can see if God do one for you, God don't do one for all of us. All of us will go follow celebrate. Not just that, he said he has been like when they talk about Mikel Arteta. So Arteta has been pivotal, very important for me. I've become a much better player because of him. If you were to ask me what I want in a coach, it would be Mikel Arteta, no doubt. Now, away from that, the championship draw. I don't tell when I say not today. You get so it will start 11 a.m. UK time, which should be like 12 p.m. Nigerian time. Then how to watch them? Well, TNT Sports, bless it, they will stream them. Then the first legs are going to be played March 10, March 11. You get with the second legs on March 17, March 18. So very soon now we don't enter March now, early March 10, 11. So we'll see how everything will happen again. So that's it just be. Now, Repalo can predicts Arsenal title running. In fact, Repalo did something. Can look our game so we go play. Can judge where you feel say we fit draw points on paper and where you feel say this one shola winning. You get now you doing analysis, but football no be like that sometimes. So on paper you go do the analysis. Yes, Arsenal versus this. I was supposed to beat this one. I was supposed to beat that one. But Baba, when match starts, you go fall. If they tell you say Arsenal go struggle against Wolves, you go believe. Shey you go believe. You don't go believe now. Now, Repalo predicts Arsenal title charge against Chelsea. There will have been two big games against Tottenham Hotspur and Chelsea in a week. If they get through them with 2 wins, that puts them in a very decent position. The place will be buzzing. This will be the first weekend in a long while that they've had a week off. So they should start brightly. Yes, I agree. If you score first against Chelsea, Chelsea can crumble. They are a bit flaky at the back and they will give up opportunities. I don't think too many of their players get into this Arsenal side. So he can say he go give Arsenal win. And one of the biggest things happen for us, I say one of Chelsea's best defender in Fofana is going to be missing. Just like against Spurs, one of the best defender that captain Romero was missing. So I don't know, the universe they give us that edge, small, say, oh yeah, we'll come on one of their best players, where they very, very important for the back. Me and still go run and we get. Now that's Chelsea. For West Ham, this West Ham game, it go dey tricky because West Ham, they fight relegation, and all these relegation teams, they are going to be fighting for their lives. So this type of game, it depends where West Ham dey by the time we go meet them. If they are already safe, they no go too strong. But if they are not safe, this match in the see draw for this West Ham. Now Burnley, by that time Burnley go don dey relegation, like no coming back. So they no go get any motivation. So Arsenal go be there. Crystal Palace, they no dey relegation battle, but they know they see their period. So Arsenal win, you get 9 in the C. Now, will Arsenal get over the line as champions? Well, if it goes down to the last day, I will be delighted. If you Arsenal Crystal Palace be our last game, safe. Arsenal Crystal Palace. Now, Manchester City game, except for this game, now Man City handy, the Man City now go need to come out and win. So no be Arsenal handy, because I always say against your rivals, and this is what we always try to do against Manchester United, win at home, draw away. So I'll go for a draw. City, we need to go out and win the game, and we know Arsenal can hit you on the break. And this buttresses what I have said early. What I tell you, talk say for that game, it depends where we did. If we see there as we did now, so maybe we gap them with some points. Baba, for that day, now Man City go need to come outside. No be say once referee don't blow, you go say Arsenal they gree so one day dominant, want to be proactive. No, on that day we might be reactive. So if it happen on they make you no shock, say why Arsenal no one come all out? The wine. You know easy like that. Sometimes you choose your battles, especially when you meet a team who you know can hurt you. See, as I did like this now, normally I know they find trouble, I know they fight. You get. But let's just assume say I be troublemaker. I can't come outside. So one person gather Akpobi, big gym, like maybe very dark man, I will come outside. You go tell me say me, I'll come go say Oyamuku punch. I go just use to scatter my mouth now. So that is where you choose your battles. So now so it be. Even for football world, now so it be. So against Man City, they're good though. Forget say maybe we they outperform them. They're good on a 1v1 match. Say you and them play. Man City good. They can hurt you. You too, you can hurt them, and they have home advantage. You see Wembley now. For Wembley, I believe say we go there on the front foot. We'll come outside, follow them drag. Why? Now neutral ground. Nobody gauge. Home advantage they counts. You don't know. If Man City come for the Emirates Stadium, now then go there reactive. Why? Because you understand that this person is good. He can hurt me. Why do you think Man City didn't come all out against us at the Emirates Stadium? because they understand this philosophy why they tell you. If you see person wey fit knack you akpako, you go know. Don't be say you too no good oh, but but you go calculate to get. Na so it just be. You get. So let's proceed. Now, inside for that Man City or in the sea draw. Yes. Now against Newcastle United at our home, he said Newcastle are not great away from home, which is true. So in the season, Newcastle, Arsenal go beat them. Now, Fulham, Newcastle, normally they give us problem of recent share, we can't they outpower them. Now, Fulham, this one are like a good running. So you feel say Arsenal go beat Fulham. Yes, we will play. So we'll put those on. Brighton away at the Amex Stadium. Now another tricky place. But Brighton know they go relegation. They are not even qualifying for any European competitions. They are just safe, middle of the table, not challenging for anything. So they don't really get any motivation. And they be team maybe say that they play attacking football, then they play 10 men behind the ball. So now this type of teams Arsenal they love to win against. So in the say Arsenal will beat them. Everton at home. You say normally this one supposed to just buy them. Bournemouth at home. You say 2 at home in a row. I have to go for another win. You get. Say this one was supposed to just buy them, but Bournemouth said they're very, very tricky. They don't already give us problem before for Emirates Stadium. They're good. They're good. Get. We go their home, we escape. We should be at the Liberty Stadium. What they call that their home. We go there and we escape. So that place, no easy place to go. That's why I'm keenly interested in seeing what Manchester City will do there when Man City self go visit that place, because Man City will go there later this season. Now let's bring you another message from another of our sponsor in Dove and Dove International Academy in conjunction with the Dove Football Academy and Itidia Sports Spain. They present New York Youth World Challenge. Now they are inviting you to participate in the first ever organized tournament for kids and family in the history of the World Cup. Now, Dove and Dove International Academy have been handed the privilege to represent Nigeria at the first ever organized tournament for kids and family at the World Cup coming up in New York City, USA, July 2026. This serves as an invitation to indicate interest as an individual under 10 and 12 ages, plus opportunity for parents to participate in this prestigious tournament and tour. If you are interested, you can call plus 23480 6686 6665 or plus 23481 5628 2562 to get started. Now, the travel cost per child is 5.5 million. Registration closes 15th of March 2026. So if you get any interest in allowing your child involved with this event, make you contact them ASAP. Their number is at the bottom of the screen. Now, away from that, Victor Osimhen come dey tell the story how he start to dey play ball. So Osimhen said, I left home with a backpack and 2 pair of clothes. The one I was wearing and a green kit in my bag. We drove to Abuja in the oldest car you can imagine, and we arrived at midnight. The next morning, sun came up and I saw 1 million kids with a dream. Maybe 1 million is an exaggeration, but not much. There must have been like 900 kids waiting outside the stadium. The first day, I didn't even go to the pitch. Second day, one of the coaches finally pointed at me. Hey, green shirt, let's go. You have 15 minutes. Just 15 minutes to change my life. I knew that the only way to impress them was to run. So I ran until I was sweating blood. I ended up scoring 2 goals in 15 minutes. I thought that maybe I had a chance. But then the coaches got on the microphone and they addressed the crowd. They called out some names. I did not hear my name. My dream was dead. I was about to get into the car when I had someone call me. Say, hey, you, the guy in green. So I turned back and some kids were pointing to me. I pointed to my chest like in the movies, like the guy in green. I ran back over to them and they said, hey, the coach wants to see you. The team doctor told him, you are the guy who scored 2 goals. Are you the guy? I said, I'm the guy. I'm the guy. I'm the guy. So I went back into the stadium and the doctor was pointing to me and was holding up 2 fingers. He said, that's a kid. 2 fingers saved me. The team doctor didn't. If the team doctor didn't do that, I would not have been a footballer today. I would probably be at the bottom of the world. See, you see for this Nigeria, sometimes I will tell you, say some people dey for this Lagos, so you see dem get talents, pass all this Bukayo Saka sef, but talent without opportunity is 0 talent. Many people dey say dem dey dribble fire, but that opportunity e no dey. So that's why Saka go tell you say moving from Nigeria to Guinea brought him to like hey, carry am go where multitude of opportunities dey. So life just be, but God will deal with all of us. We just be like me now, we dey do this level here. Somebody enter my DM, say, Sir CHUKS, why not? If you want to do your masters, come to the UK and do your masters so that you go fit stay close to the Arsenal Stadium. More people will know you. You get more limelight and all that. That is what they call opportunity. those we did there, like all those Oga Agbola there, Oga Abiola there, we see them did there. Now then they enjoy the Arsenal. Me, I never enter. Every day stay on one day. You say we never enter. You don't go there to go. So now, so if those who did it, don't know what God do for them. We will never experience one day. But one day, shall in the future, God will do it for us in Jesus' name and inshallah. Amen. So with that being said, our biggest news of the day. Now the fact say the song they say Arsenal will target Anthony Gordon in the summer. It gets so more to see whether I go happen. And with that being said, I think it's a fine place for us to call Sean. Like come your way later in the evening to give you the evening news to them. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Now get out, all right, guys. Ciao. We'll wait for Arteta press conference. That will be a reaction.